I think we shall start now. So, this is our very next session. Over na Kirti. Okay, everything fine. So, this is our very next session, which is on Indian schools of painting. Indian schools of painting. Again, this is very, very, very important for UPSC in the preliminary examination. Sometimes analysis-based questions they ask in the mains also. Okay, comparison-based questions they ask in the mains also. So, painting, different schools of painting, that is an important topic from art and culture for UPSC in the preliminary examination. What is painting? You have any idea about painting? We all do painting, na? You think about your golden days of childhood, your school days, am I right? We used to do painting in our school days. For example, that was your 7th standard, 8th standard. And we all are there. For example, it's a mathematics, you know. That is the hour of the mathematics, or maybe some subject which we don't like. Maybe, sometimes. Which subject you don't like? Sometimes maybe it is English, sometimes it is maths, or sometimes it will be something else. Anyway, teacher is taking the class and we start our ancestral art form, you know. What is that? Suppose the subject is not interesting to you, you are sitting there and we start our regular program. What will be our regular program? If we don't have interest in the subject, we will be engaged in our traditional program. Yeah, that traditional program is so-called mouth looking. Why not, you know? We do that, am I right? Sometimes you see that you are like sending paper rocket missiles to your boyfriends, girlfriends. You are writing something, drawing something. Teacher is shouting at you and sending you out of the classroom. And on the wall of the classroom, you will do the painting of your teacher. Am I right? You will be adding an additional tail will be there, horns will be there, additional fittings will be. Also, you will be shifting the gender also. Am I right? Yeah, we used to do painting, yeah. Painting was basically, it is an expression of your mood, your emotion, your feeling, or your aesthetic sense, or your sense of beauty of flora, fauna, etc. Am I right? India has rich tradition of painting. We discuss on what is called like a miniature painting is there, mural painting is there, different schools of painting. UPSC asked here. Exactly. Ajanta, Ellora, Bagh, Brahmi, different, you know, UPSC asked very recently also, questions are there from India's like rocket painting, you know, cave paintings are there, Ajanta, Ellora, Bagh, Badami traditions of painting, or miniature schools of painting, or folk traditions of painting. Very fortunately, recently, I also got a painting of mine from one of my students from North India. You also try when you also have that, you know. So anyway, I'm very grateful to my student, okay, since she sent me such a beautiful painting. So painting is always, you take care, India has a rich tradition of painting, and painting is an important topic for preliminary examination also. You take care, there is Bani Tani, that was a question UPSC asked in 2018, I think, am I right? It was asked in 2018. So Bani Tani is a well-known painting belonging to which school? So you must have an idea about Rajput schools of painting or Pahadi schools of painting and their salient features, their similarities, their dissimilarities you must know. Painting of Bodhisattva Padmapani is one of the famous oft illustrated painting at yes, you should know the features of Ajanta cave paintings, Ellora cave paintings, Bagh Badami cave paintings, Tanjavur paintings, Sitanavasal paintings, then Kalamkari printing, Kalamkari painting. There are many folk traditions of painting also. Madhubani Manjusha schools of art, Kalamkari school of painting, Warli school of painting, Pattachitra school of painting. You must know their salient features and their state of origin. Okay. Very recently, some paintings were in the news also. You might have heard about this. Am I right? You might have heard about this. There is Bagru block printing. Titanwala Museum in Bagru, Rajasthan, inaugurated. It is to preserve the art of traditional Bagru block printing. Okay, when such a block printings or paintings or such a folk traditions are in the news, okay, when they are in the news, there is a high probability that they could be asked in our examination. Gone paintings, gone tribes even we discussed in colonial India also. Gone paintings or paintings of gone tribes from this Telangana arrived in this global platform of Amazon. So it is of relevance, current affair relevance. Pattachitra painting is the very recent cyclone, Odisha cyclone affected damage to this particular collection of these Pattachitra paintings. Then Karikyu rock paintings, another tradition. Karikyu rock paintings that is in Nilgiri forest being destroyed by trekkers, tourists, etc. So whenever such a paintings, maybe rock paintings, miniature paintings or folk schools of painting, whenever they are made into news, some paintings were awarded, conferred with the geographical indication tag also. So whenever they are in the news, please take care that you have to prepare them thoroughly, their features, their state of origin, their similarities, their dissimilarities, okay, which is very, very important for your preliminary examination. Okay, you just mention the names because in the upcoming sessions, in the coming sessions, we will discuss all the paintings which are in the news, we will discuss them with the relevance. So no need to write down all these things, just to note down the names, okay. Bagru block printing, gone paintings, Pattachitra, Karikyu rock paintings. In the ongoing session, we will discuss more. Shall I move on to the next slide? All of you? Okay. Okay, just to note down the names only. Rest of the things in the upcoming sessions we will discuss in detail. Actually, here nothing, only few things you take care. These different schools of painting, their state of origin. Their state of origin. Okay, maybe their patrons. Their patrons, then their popular artists. Then they're relevant. Sometimes they were conferred with a geographical indication tag. Okay. Or maybe sometimes they may have some historical, cultural significance, which also you take care. That much is sufficient from prelims point of view. It was again another painting which was in the news. You might have gone through it. Is Sanganeri printing, a hand block printing technique belonging to southern part of Jaipur, Rajasthan, and it received geographical indication tag. Sometimes UPSC asks the question like this also, which one of the following is conferred with this geographical indication tag? Which one of the following or which of the following were conferred with this geographical indication tag? Okay, so such a tangible, intangible, cultural heritage items, has to be very clear with you because such questions are being asked in this preliminary examination. Take care of that thing. Okay, this is belonging to Indian city of Jaipur and this is belonging to Indian state of Rajasthan and this is hand block printing. It received that geographical indication tag that was in 2010. Because in the end of this session, we will discuss all those different schools of painting which were conferred with this geographical indication tag. There are many traditional block printing techniques in India. Actually, this also in the ending session, we will discuss the most important traditional block printing techniques in India. We will discuss. Now you just have a glance of it. Okay, no need to write down. I will share the respective PPTs with you, PPT slides with you. Okay, just get an idea. This is also a popular question by UPSC. The most popular traditional block printing schools of India. Sometimes in match the pair also they ask. We are getting into the session. We start with this prehistoric painting. We start with the prehistoric painting. That is, we have to discuss its classification, its salient features, because that is important from prelims and mains point of view. Okay, fine. So here you say, prehistoric cave paintings. My question is, why these primitive men, the hunters, food gatherers, why they did painting in the rock shelters? Okay, they were cave dwellers, am I right? The prehistoric primitive men, they were cave dwellers, they were living in the caves. On the walls of the caves, they have done the painting. Why they did painting? Or what was the theme of their painting? Yeah, their daily life events, yeah. Maybe hunting, cooking, food gathering, okay, family sort of life, their entertainments, their dancing, their jumping, their swimming, all become the subjects of their painting. And their painting was expression of their life. It was expression of their emotions. It was expression of their feelings. It was expression of their daily life. Okay, prehistoric painting, we can see in the Indian states of Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, AP, Karnataka, Bihar, etc. These are some Indian states which have the rich culture of this prehistoric painting, rich tradition of these prehistoric paintings. Sometimes in the prelims, UPSC asks this type of the questions. Which one of the following state is known for its rich tradition of prehistoric cave paintings, etc.? So in India, Madhya Pradesh, UP, AP, Karnataka, Bihar, they all have the rich traditions of this prehistoric painting, prehistoric cave paintings. Such paintings were mostly executed on rock, on the surface of the rocks. Bimbedega, obviously, this is very, very important here. Okay, Bimbedega in Madhya Pradesh, this is the best example for prehistoric paintings in India. Bimbedega rock shelters, okay, having a rich tradition of this prehistoric. Prehistoric means the paintings which belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic cultures. Okay, the paintings belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic cultures. Then this Lacourier is also having rich tradition of this prehistoric painting. And this Bimbedega cave paintings first discovered by this archaeologist V.S. Wackenger. Sometimes that also UPSC asks in the prelims. Okay, sometimes we may feel that these are silly questions and we usually skip such topics, but it is important. You can't predict UPSC. They ask very silly, simple questions and very tough questions also. Better is to always have a Buddha path, middle path. Okay, don't avoid anything. So I said few things which you have to take care. The major Indian states having rich traditions of these prehistoric paintings. In India, there are three major specimens, and definitely Bimbedega and these Lockerier caves, they have this rich collection of prehistoric painting. They are belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic and these Neolithic cultures. The paintings belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic cultures. Okay, shall I move on? Is this over? All of you? All of you written these points? Okay, thank you. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we will be having this discussion on this tabular presentation, or this will help you to understand, yeah, what were the features of these prehistoric paintings represented in Bimbedega. Kirti? Okay, the salient features of these Bimbedega cave paintings belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic cultures. All of you take it. Yes, Upper Paleolithic paintings. What were the salient features of this Upper Paleolithic painting at Bimbedega? Yeah, these features are important because in the preliminary examination, UPSC will shuffle the statements. Yeah, they will interchange the statements and will confuse you. So have an idea. This Upper Paleolithic, the painting, Upper Paleolithic era paintings in Bimbedega caves, they have these features: linear representation, stick-like human figures, dark red and green colors are mostly used. Red is used for hunters, green is used for dancers, and minerals used for pigments. These are the salient features of prehistoric painting in Bimbedega belonging to Upper Paleolithic age. Upper Paleolithic age. Linear representation of characters, stick-like human figures. Stick-like human figures. Add a ball and the stick. Stick-like human figures. Dark red and green are the main colors they used. Colors are mostly from these vegetable dyes, yeah. or it's mostly organic colors they used. From the fruits and vegetables they made the colors. So dark red and green were the colors they used, and red is used for hunters, green is used for dancers. Red is used for hunters and green is used for dancers. Minerals were used as the for pigments. So take here the salient features of prehistoric painting at Bhimbedaka belonging to this upper Paleolithic age. Linear representation, stick-like human figures, dark red and green colors used. Red is used for hunters and green is used for dancers. Okay, they have idea about this color differentiation. Different colors for different characters and different emotions. Then see, minerals used for pigments. Mesolithic age, how their painting changed during this Mesolithic phase. How their painting changed during this Mesolithic phase. Themes, they started using multiple themes. They started using, Mesolithic, coming to Mesolithic age, is painting size becomes smaller. But the subjects or themes become more. Then hunting scene is the dominant scene. Hunting scene is the dominant scene. Again, you can see there are characters like when they painted women, nude women and clothed women. Clothed women they painted. What does it express here? There was no censor board in those days. They painted nude women and clothed women. Exactly. This nudity was worshipped. Okay, it was worshipped, it was celebrated, which is also an example for, to some extent, gender equality. And again, this is broad-minded society. Broad-minded society. Okay, today if somebody, for example, X wear a short skirt means it will be a debate in this National Geographic channel, or maybe that is, Valichigiri optical programs will be in different national channels. Am I right? But you see that this society was a broad-minded society. Women was respected. Women was celebrated. Nudity, fertility, cult to worship was there. Everything was there. Okay. So nude and clothed women painted. Community sort of painting was there. Dancing painting was there. Family sort of painting was there. Animals are naturalistic. They painted animals in a naturalistic way, and the human beings are in a stylistic way. Human beings are like a tip of the triangles joining each other. Ball is added. Sticks are added. Yes, artificial humans. They painted humans in artificial forms. Humans in an artificial form. Animals in naturalistic form. Animals in naturalistic form. So what may happen, in the preliminary examination, UPSC New Year surprise will be like this, they will be shuffling this. They will be interchanging these features, and will confuse you in 2 statement or 3 statement, 4 statement type of the questions. Okay. So be clear with the concept here. The salient features of Paleolithic, the salient features of Mesolithic painting, now the salient features of Chalcolithic painting. Mesolithic, themes multiplied, canvas becomes smaller. Again, hunting scene is dominant, and ornaments used, very decorated women or maybe characters painted, nude clothed women painted, community sort of painting, family sort of painting, animals are depicted in a naturalistic way, and the human beings are in artificial way. Now, Bhimbedaka is also having representation of this Chalcolithic painting. Bhimbedaka also has the representation of Chalcolithic painting, mutual exchange of ideas. Hilly people, river valley people, they started exchanging these ideas. That become the subject of painting, or that reflected in painting. That reflected in painting. For example, you go somewhere, you see something, then you draw it on a canvas. Am I right? So this mutual exchange of ideas, that become the subject of painting. Common motifs, geometrical patterns and abstract symbols, etc. they brought into painting. Painting they're done on the ceiling of these rocks also, caves also. And white, yellow, orange, red, orchid, brown, green, multi-variety of colors also they started using. Okay, so all of you be very thorough with these features of Bimbedaka cave paintings belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Chalcolithic. Okay, this is Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Chalcolithic. Bimbedaka cave shelters, Bimbedaka caves, they have the paintings belonging to Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Chalcolithic ages. Just try to understand what were the salient features of these, like a Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Chalcolithic paintings. That idea you must have. Okay. Shall I move on to the next slide? You've written all the core points? Okay, fine. Now here comes your first question. I think I shall ask you one by one so that you will have that burning sensation. Na? Okay, Manu, you answer my first question. The question is with reference to Bimbedaka cave paintings, consider the following. Four statements are there, and you have to find out the right answer code also. Paintings were mostly themed around Hinayana Buddhism. Bimbedaka cave paintings means it is prehistoric. Even Buddha was not born. Buddha's papa was also not born. Buddhism that was in the age, which age here? Take it it is just to 400, don't take it to any other way. Yes, that is in the 6th century BC. Hetero sect, Buddhism, Jainism, etc. become blockbusters, religious revolutions. That is in the mid of the 6th century BC only. This is much early. This is not historic, this is prehistoric. So there is no scope of Buddhism becoming the subject of prehistoric painting. So the first one, this is wrong. First statement is wrong. Iron plowshare was a common theme during Chalcolithic era. Iron is not discovered. Iron made its appearance only in the 1000 BC. Am I right? It made its appearance only in the Gangetic basins. Iron ores, iron mines discovered only from 1000 BC onwards. So second statement is also wrong. So we got two statements wrong. So we will be eliminating. Yes, A is eliminated, Bombay is eliminated. Now we have to check the validity of third statement, because 4, that appears common in both C and D codes, Check the validity of the third statement. Upper Paleolithic painting characterized by stick-like human figures, linear representation. Exactly, that is true. So your answer will be 3 and 4. The painting became smaller in size, hunting scenes predominating during Mesolithic phase, which is true. Your answer is? Yeah, your answer is 3 and 4 only. Now, mural painting traditions in India, very, very important for you. Ajanta, Ellora, Bagh, Badami, and this Tanjavur, Sittanavasal, Mysore, so many miniature paintings, mural paintings, then miniature paintings. This is again one of the common area from which UPSC frequently asks the questions. Okay, so you see mural painting traditions in India. So mural painting, you ever tried mural painting? When it was your housewarming, you tried to impress your visitors, your guests with your painting, but Papa had to repaint the wall again. Exactly. So you see, mural painting tradition, the painting directly applied on these walls or ceiling or on a permanent solid base, that is mural painting. India, we have the tradition of mural painting from 2nd BC to 10th AD. Broadly speaking, we have mural painting tradition from 2nd BC to 10th AD. And what were the common subjects of mural painting? What were the common subjects of mural painting? Could you say? The common subjects of mural painting, definitely landscape. Landscape, scenic beauty, or this communal life or community life and religious traditions. For example, Buddhism, Jainism, Brahmanism. Okay, religious traditions also become the subject of painting. And Buddhism, Jainism, Hinduism, these were the most popular religions which become the subjects of painting in the mural traditions. In many of the cave paintings you visit, you can see they have drawn subject from Buddhism, Jainism or Brahmanism or Hinduism. Achanta caves, you see, one of the best specimen for mural painting traditions in India, that is Achanta cave paintings. Achanta cave paintings, you understand, is Achanta cave paintings which is having a rich tradition of mural painting, but they mostly belonging to Buddhism. Achanta caves, let me tell you, this is a combination of cave architecture, that means chaityas and viharas. Also, it is known for sculptures and known for painting.